Good morning. I hope that everyone is doing well. I decided to record while going on a walk this morning. I hope everyone is enjoying this long weekend. I know I am. I was able to actually get some well needed rest, which we all need. I've been doing a lot, traveling a lot, working a lot, and just need some time to just rest. We all need that. Resting time. And going through menopause, of course, so some days I wake up in a pool of sweat. So I'm working on that, trying to figure out how to um, control that side of it. But if that's all that I have to worry about right now, that's truly a blessing. Even with all of the things that have happened or is happening, I always look at, or try to, not all the time because sometimes it doesn't work, but I try to look at the positive side or what's good of anything that happens to me to keep my mind focused on solving a problem rather than complaining about the problem or what's happening. And we all just know that there's always two sides. There's a good and bad. You can't have bad without good. You can't have good without bad. So I try to focus on, and I hate that word try. So I focus on, and that's a better way to say that, on the good, what could happen or what happened that was good. Just recently, my daughter, she got her car broken into in Syracuse on Friday, going to down there to enjoy herself, and they bashed in her side windows. So we're focusing on the positives, like what happened, like what the good side of what happened there. You're not hurt. You weren't in the car. You had really nothing in the car. You had like a bag in the car. You do have to get the window fixed. But if that's the only bad thing that happened out of that, let's be thankful that that's all that happened. Figure out what we can do right now to handle that, and then enjoy ourselves. Find a way to continue. Don't let that like mess up your whole weekend. Try to find the good in it, what happened, and like what you can control. Do that and continue to enjoy your weekend, which she absolutely did. And that was through conversations, through reminders of what to focus on, because we can also tend to just continue to dwell on the negative, focus on the negative. Um, so that's one thing that happened the few couple of days. And a lot of times, you know, I'm a problem solver. I'm a visionary. So I don't let too many things get me down. It might get me down in that moment. And I'm like, I want to cuss because I'm a cusser sometimes. But then I sit back and look at, okay, what happened? What can I do to resolve this issue? Deal with it and move on. I am not a believer in letting things go, not dealing with an issue. I believe you always have to deal and handle like issues. And that's on top of my fitness program. I'm a believer in, for example, if someone say, oh, my goal is I look like this and my goal is to look like this, but I'm a foodie and I love food, so I don't want to cut anything out. It's like, okay, you say you want to make a change in your life and you want your body to look a certain way, okay, but you don't want to remove certain foods and you have a hard time working out. So, all right, so now you have to sit and say, okay, why do I want to look that way? Or how bad do I want to look? And then you have to sit and say, okay, why do I want to look that way? Or how bad do I want to look? And then you have to sit and say, okay, why do I want to look that way? Or how bad do I want to look? And then you have to sit and say, okay, why do I want to look that way? Or how bad do I want to look? Do I want this? Do I prefer just being a foodie and, you know, lacking discipline, not willing to make a change? Or do I really want to make a decision to change? And when you make that decision, it's not going to happen overnight. It's one step at a time, and we also have to be kind to ourselves. I'm a believer in getting 1% better every day. So when you do something great for yourself, you're getting 1% better, and enjoy that. Like, appreciate that. Be consistent. Don't just not celebrate the success, like small steps. You have to celebrate the small steps. You have to celebrate the change. You have to celebrate that. And a lot of people don't celebrate that, overlook that, and make life boring. And that's why they can't stick to it, because when you are sticking to it, it's boring. You're making life boring. You have to celebrate. You have to dance. Be yourself. Go out and buy yourself some shorts that you've been wanting to buy, because you all week you committed to the goals that you set out for yourself. That's what that's about. Learning how to have fun in the process, and knowing that it's a process, it's a journey. Trust the journey, because if you don't trust the journey, when you get failures or setbacks, things happen, life happens. Are you going to stop because life happens? Life happens to all of us. Or are you going to just put on them boots, strap them up, keep it moving, do what you have to do, and then deal with the problem? You might have to change your timing and the times that you do things. Add an extra hour to your day in the morning so that you have time to get up, prepare the night before, pick out that workout outfit the night before, lay everything out, know exactly what you're going to do the next day, or if you're going to go to the gym, or you're going to do an online workout, one of my workouts, pick one and do that workout in the morning. It doesn't have to take all day. Like, you can do a workout within a half an hour. So it's just, how bad do you want it? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Is this something that you want to do to make a change, not just for your physical outlook, but for your mental clarity, for certain things that you want to do? Sometimes it's clouded because you're focused on all of these things you're wishing would change or you want to do, and you have too much set in your head and you're not taking action. The goal is to start taking action. Do something about it. So within, I would say, a week or two, I will be hosting, and you'll get notifications on that, a mindset, health, and fitness class that I will be advertising soon online. So if you want to know more about how I handle anything like that comes into my life that will alter, like, in my mood, something happens to like one of my children, or an unexpected anything comes into my life that I have to deal with, how do I handle that? If you want to know more about that and how to press forward with your goals on top of problem solving and living your everyday life, register for that class that I will be advertising soon. All right, but happy Labor Day. Again, my apparel, Smoking Aces Fitness, is not just clothing, it's a community. I'm building a movement. So if you want to grab something, go ahead and grab that today. It is 30% off until 11:59 p.m. So don't miss out on the sales. All right, and then when I have my class, you can sport one. All right, well, enjoy your day. Happy Labor Day. Until next time, I'll see you soon.